Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about Ford alternators today. I am really getting sick of getting bad alternators and as replacements, and so I did kind of a deep dive into alternators because they're pretty simple devices at the end of the day, and I really couldn't imagine, why an alternator would fail after just a couple of years or a few thousand miles because if you think about it, a factory original alternator is engineered for a lot of rotation. I mean, it is engineered for an absolutely stupid amount of revolutions that it needs to see in its lifetime. So, couple things, and I'm not an alternator expert. I'm not going to pretend that this is some magical cure for your problem, but consider this. Your alternator is built just like an electric motor, right? And if you don't have anything visibly bad, like no corrosion, and it spins, freely, you don't hear any bearings grinding, consider that you may have a fairly easy fix on your hands. It's certainly worth, if you can get the part for 20 bucks or less, I would say try it. So here's what you do. First of all, you get yourself a set of master Torx bits. I bought these things about a year ago, and I don't know, it was like 40 bucks or something. Oh man, worth its weight in gold. Absolutely worth its weight in gold. Every Torx bit you need, go pick one of these up. They're super cheap. This is, I believe, a T20 Torx bit. So these are the Torx fasteners that go here. I've already undone these, obviously. And then this is pretty easy because there's no cover on it. This is for a 97 town car. Some of them will have like a cap, like a dust cover over the top, and then you're just going to undo these 8mm bolts. But anyway, so once you undo these Torx fasteners, this is your voltage regulator and brushes. So what you see here is these are what physically contact that center rotating shaft. And these don't look that bad. See, they're worn down, and they're worn down like a little bit unevenly. That's normal. So dirt and debris can get in here. It's a rotating part. It can grind this stuff down, but this is designed to wear down over time, and you will see a distinct wear pattern in it. Anyway, these parts you can pick up. They vary in price. I mean, I've seen them from $17 to like $100. So, I mean, at $100, I don't know, I would just buy a new alternator. But anyway, but if you can pick up one of these cheap, it might be worth trying because, alternators are really designed for a long life cycle. The next thing is in here, you're going to see two kind of copper colored surfaces, and this is where these contacts ride on those two kind of copper colored surfaces. Now, if you see heavy pitting in here or heavy corrosion, I would say, yeah, just go get a new alternator. Then it's obviously at the end of its useful life. But if this interior is clean and looks pretty decent, and this thing spins very freely, I would say definitely, before you go doing anything else, maybe try to get this. And if nothing else, you have it as a spare. Even if it's not the problem, even if you have to replace the alternator, it's a cheap spare to have. And this is one of the few wear items because this physically wears out. So if this part looks bad, like this prong here looks pretty good, but this part definitely has like an uneven wear where it's been kind of maybe leaning to one side. Anyway, hope you found it helpful. Cheap and easy. It just goes right back in. No, the only special tool you're going to need is that T20 Torx bit. That's the only special tool you're going to need for this particular alternator, and maybe some 8mm ones if yours has that protective basket on it. I think the Explorers and some of the trucks have that external kind of basket assembly on it. Anyway, have a good one.